People, check this out. Check out this news story that I just came across my news desk. Very interesting. Very interesting. Fair use.
Our other top story tonight, an arrest is made in the vandalism of a Rochester Hills mosque.
His name is Ryan Ahern. He is accused of breaking the glass in a door at the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Center last weekend. Deputies believe it was a random act, not a hate crime.
Okay. Now, this is coming out of Rochester Hills, Michigan. And this guy right here, Ryan A. Horn, I like to call him Ryan A. Hole. I like to call him Ryan A. Hole. And they said this man have broke the doors on the Rochester Hills Mosque. Now, the investigators said it's not a hate crime. What do you call it? I put it like this, people. If I was to take a bunch of pink paint, a bucket of pink paint, and go to the LGBT community and pour that bucket of pink paint on a whole bunch of LGBT members, what would I be called? Would it be called a hate crime, or would it be called a random act? Now I'm going to rewind that one more time so you guys can hear it.
Our other top story tonight, an arrest is made in the vandalism of a Rochester Hills mosque.
His name is Ryan Ahern. He is accused of breaking the glass in a door at the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Center last weekend. Deputies believe it was a random act, not a hate crime. Victor Williams is live with this. And Victor, the arrest announced on the same day religious leaders have...
Now you heard that. They said the investigators said it's a random act, not a hate crime. Now pay attention when the boy was arrested. This happened last week is when the incident happened. Now this week is when he was arrested. And guess what day he was arrested on? Let's go ahead and get it.
Come together at the mosque to stand in solidarity.
Steve, on the exact same day, we're told by detectives that they were able to identify this man by looking at that surveillance video of him coming right around the corner.
Williams is live with this. And Victor, the arrest announced on the same day religious leaders have come together at the mosque to stand in solidarity.
Steve, on the exact same day.
So this happened last week. Last week is when this Ryan Ahern done vandalized his mosque. Now, fast forward to this week when all religious leaders come together in solidarity. Is this not a move or an agenda to bring all religions to one? Oh, I'm not done yet. The report is not done yet. You're about to hear some shocking news, you know what I'm saying, just concerning this news report right here. That's why I said I won't be so surprised if this is just a fake news that the elites is using as a backdrop, as a conversation piece to, you know what I'm saying, to spark conversation about everyone coming together as one. Watch what I tell you. I'm not finished, people. Listen.
They were told by detectives that they were able to identify this man by looking at that surveillance video of him coming right around the corner, apparently to do this damage right here. Now, we're told that he was arrested right at his home without any type of incident at all. Despite all of that, the mosque here is insisting that that should be the end of it.
It was not attack on the Ahmadiyya mosque. It was attack on all places of worship.
Ryan Lee Ahern has been arraigned for allegedly using a hammer to smash out the window of one of the doors here at the...
Using a hammer to smash out one of the windows in the doors of this mosque. Tell me something, people. Tell me, is that not a hate crime? If that's not a hate crime, what is he doing it for? What could be the possible excuse, the reason why you would take a hammer and break the window out in the door of this mosque if it wasn't for hate? Like I say, if I was to take a bucket of pink paint and go to the LGBT community and pour that bucket of pink paint on a whole lot of LGBT members, would it be considered a hate crime, or would it just be a random act? Let's go ahead and press play.
Muslim Community Center, but as of right now, the mosque doesn't want to press charges against the 33-year-old man.
Oh, you heard that? Yeah, I think y'all missed that one. But the mosque don't want to press charges on the 33-year-old man. See, and that's why I say this may be just a fake news story that the elites is using as a backdrop to spark conversation and everybody coming together. The Muslims coming together with the Christian. The Christian, watch me, I'm not done yet. It's more news to this. Let's go ahead and press play.
People that there is nothing from us.
Center, but as of right now, the mosque doesn't want to press charges against the 33-year-old man.
We heard that the man is arrested, but we told law enforcement and people that there is nothing from us. We don't want any penalty.
Today, multiple religious communities came together to pray for both Ahern and the mosque in an interfaith prayer ceremony.
When one temple or mosque
Hold
or
up.
any place of worship.
I think you guys missed that one also. You missed that one also. What did he say? Multiple religious communities came together to pray. So I guess you have one religious community praying to Jesus. You have the Muslims praying to Allah. I guess you have the Hindus praying to Gandhi. You got the Chinese praying to Buddha. You got the atheists praying to, I guess, the what? Nobody. Hey, I'm not making this up. You listening to the news story as I'm giving it to you. I'm going to rewind that again so that you guys can hear it.
Is harmed. We are all harmed.
Today, multiple religious communities came together to pray for both Ahern doesn't want to press charges against the 33-year-old man.
We heard that the man is arrested, but we told law enforcement and people that there is nothing from us. We don't want any penalty.
Today, multiple religious communities came together to pray for both Ahern and the mosque in an interfaith prayer ceremony.
Don't want any penalty.
Today, multiple religious communities came together to 3-year-old man.
We heard that the man is arrested, but we told law enforcement and people that there is nothing from us. We don't want any penalty.
Today, multiple religious communities came together to pray for both Ahern.
Just by this man, so-called, taking a hammer and breaking the window out in this mosque, multiple religious communities have came together with the Muslims to pray. Pray for what? Pray for what? This didn't even get national news. This is just actually local news. This didn't get national news. This is just local news. Local Michigan news. And multiple religious communities in the Richmond Hill area of Michigan have come together. The Christians is praying to Jesus. The Muslims praying to Allah. Let me tell you something, people. Christ will never ever have you join hand in hands with Allah. Christ will never have you join hands with Buddha worshippers. Christ will never have you hold hands with no other damn other God. Because what the commandment said, the first commandment is, the Lord thy God, which thou shalt put no other God before him. He's a jealous God. You know what I'm saying? It's no such thing as, you know what I'm saying, our God is equal. What you're saying, by us joining hands with these other religions, that is telling us that our God is equal with everybody else's God. You understand that? That's what that's telling us. That's telling us that our God is equal with everybody else's God. And everybody else's God is not a God. It's pagan. There's only one God. That's the Most High God, Ahaya. But you see the agenda they're pushing here. Like I said, I won't be too surprised if this guy Ryan A-hole is just propaganda, fake news outlet, just to spark conversation about this, you know what I'm saying, coming together stuff.
And the mosque in an interfaith prayer ceremony.
When one temple or mosque or any place of worship is harmed, we are all harmed. We all feel that pain.
Any act of hatred or
If one mosque or any place of worship is harmed, we all feel that pain. So if the Christian, I wonder when Dylan Roof, when Dylan Roof went into that North Carolina or South Carolina church and shot up all them black women, did the Muslims say anything and come together and pray with the Christians? Did they? No, they didn't. I don't want to hear that.
Any act of vandalism, any act of threatening cannot remove that fullness from us.
And even though the mosque was always willing to forgive the person responsible in exchange for a conversation, the offer still stands.
Let us come, sit together, build the bridge for friendship, respect.
See that? Let's come together and have a conversation. We ain't got no conversation. My God is better than yours. You know what I'm saying? Ahaya is better than yours. You know what I'm saying? Ahaya is the most high God. You know what I'm saying? If we come together with your God, then we cannot call our God the most high because our God is equal with yours. Ain't that right? But anyway, this is news. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour, Radio Illuminati Radio. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop this breaking news story. And if you want to donate to this ministry, the PayPal link is in the description box below. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.